Alright, it's time. It's time for Bat Hu Tao Rap. I actually haven't like seen it. I haven't seen like how bad it is. It's just that it's all over the internet. It's all over the internet about how cringe, how it makes their ears bleed, or it makes them wanna kill themselves. Yeah, it makes them wanna end themselves. So yeah, Genshin community, everybody. Very toxic. They are incredibly toxic. But yeah, I'll see for myself. I'll be the judge whether or not it really lives up to the cringe. Uh, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and jump right in. And continue the lantern ride because I've I haven't been live for like about a week, and I haven't had the time to play the Lantern Ride as well. So we'll pick up where we left off, basically. Login credentials? Maybe not. Nope. Okay, we can go ahead and put that in-game screen right there. We'll do our dailies first before we start Lantern Ride. No one's here. No one's here yet. Maybe they're all busy. I should probably do Genshin with eye tracker one of these days. You know, I should probably just go ahead and expose myself or something. Oh, hey Zenos, welcome. Hey Jimmy, welcome to the stream. Ah. So yeah, I guess that makes Xenos the first. Oh crap. LMAO. I'm thinking of like doing Genshin with an eye tracker, but I'm not sure where to get an eye tracker or if you can get one for free. Because when I see eye tracker when I search up eye tracker, the only thing that pops up is like the hardware that goes for like $300. Yeah, kind of position the chat box to be a little lower. There's nothing going on right in the lower left corner anyway. So I'm guessing that it could go there. We're gonna be doing the dailies first, yeah, before we get to the awful Hu Tao rap. I don't know. I actually haven't heard it. But it's been making a lot of splash on the internet. Hey, Cleve, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's been making its rounds on the internet. How bad Hu Tao's EN rap is apparently. I don't know. I haven't heard it. I kind of don't want to be spoiled and want to hear it for myself. Want to react to it for myself. So I haven't seen it too. Yeah, I haven't seen it either because I don't want to get spoiled. I hate it when I get spoiled, but it's just a rule of on the internet. It's very difficult not to get spoiled when you're on the internet, especially since Genshin is like super popular. Ooh, five intertwined fates. Not that this ENVAs or CNVAs are the only two I use. Yeah, pretty much. They said that JP and CN was decent, but EN was like cringe inducing. Apparently it was so cringe that it made someone want to end themselves. Genshin community, right? Always with the hyperbole. Oh, it made my ears bleed. Oh, it made my ears have cancer. Oh, it's making me suicidal. Wow. Okay. Okay, Bozo.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
It's a good people are so dramatic because of voice. Remember Kokomi? Remember the case with Kokomi? Yeah, Genshin community, man. They're really a cancer. They're really a blight on the society. Although it's a good thing that the voice actress, aka Brianna, is not getting hate. It's not the one getting hate. The one getting hate is like from the poor localization of the lyrics. So, ooh, yeah, she's sleeping.
Greetings, traveler in Paimon. What time is it?
Alright, so what were we doing last time? Oh yeah, we were going to deliver a bamboo shoot to Zhongli. I really hope that they actually deliver the bamboo shoot to Zhongli. Because if not, there's gonna be some serious continuity issue here, and a clear evidence that they just throw whatever. They just put things at random and then forget about it later on. Yeah, so it kind of proves that they don't really care about continuity. First, and then they're insistent on putting like the most unimportant mundane tasks and then forgetting about it later on, because we are not already delivering the bamboo shoot to Zhongli, even though that's like the very first thing that the Lantern Rod asked us to
Are
do.
you okay, Ganyu? You were nodding off there. Didn't you sleep well last night?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Let's discuss the matter at hand. Since last time, I've been thinking a lot about the story Paimon told me. In essence, someone rescued a drowning man and performed some music. If that were all there was to it, it could have been many people, human or Adeptus. But the tune was allegedly so wonderful that the drowning man forgot about everything else, even his own impending death, and only came to his senses after being brought to shore. Perhaps there was an adeptal power at work in that music that he, as a mortal, could not perceive. Or perhaps he sensed a power surrounding him but lacked the words to describe it, not knowing where it came from.
You like them side quests? Genshin probably. Exactly. The side quest that no one cares about, and even the writers forgot about. Keep forgetting Shaw tries to call his that friend with sound. Oh yeah.
Either way, if this part of the story is true, then the rescuer has to have been an Adeptus.
Of course, that has to be an Adeptus. Who else could it be?
You really think so? But this story
Duh.
is away from Fontaine. Isn't this a bit of a long shot?
Who does rap in Chinese for real fire though? They did say that it was pretty good in Japanese and Chinese, but in English though, well, it's been under a lot of fire. Also, hello Rin, welcome.
Also, Paimon's
And
really
by
curious
fire,
about
I mean
people
that
from Fontaine think this
it's
really works.
it's it's an equivalent to a burning forest. It's equivalent to a forest fire instead of like it being fire.
Then she'd look just like Ganyu. Guess that does technically make sense.
Gonna watch the rep real quick and come back. Oh, don't tell me how it is. Hi, Hoshi, welcome.
Ganyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about it?
Huh? Me? Well, I'd get them to the shore, and then I'd probably hide behind a tree and watch them for a while.
Aw, she's so
Once
cute.
I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
It's so cute. She's so shy.
So basically, Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
I have to say it's decent, but not bad. It makes my ears ring. I know. I don't think it was that bad. I don't think it was so bad that it made someone want to end themselves. I mean, I'm pretty sure those are just kids who are spouting words they learn on the internet. Pretty much what makes up 99.99% of with the Genshin community. But yeah, it's
No, it's not like that. I'm just not very good at explaining things. And I also find it really awkward accepting other people's gratitude.
she's adorable.
Well, what if this Adeptus
What a
in
waifu.
the story had a similar attitude? That would explain why she just left without saying a word.
Just Brett's one grateful. Yeah, Brett's is right.
She was probably thinking something like, one was merely passing by and saw fit to address this egregious disruption to one's graceful zithering at once. You may keep your thanks to yourself.
CN is the best one. CN is the best 100%. Yeah, they did say that it was amazing. All the comments on the English are so harsh. It's I think that it's undeserved. I mean, I haven't heard the rap yet personally, but it can't it can't be that bad. I mean, it can't be as harsh as you know. But I guess it is the internet. You know, it is the internet. People run their mouths. Like people run their mouths all the time, like 120% of the time. Yo, what's up? Hey, what's up, the friend? Welcome. Yeah, it's in the internet. People run their mouths without the risk of of consequences. So 120% of the time, they pretty much just say whatever mean things they want. I mean, there's the problem of localization. So cut the VA lyrics some slack. Yeah, it's a focalization problem, and again, like the Kokomi case, they're directing their hate at the wrong party. People run their mouths when it comes to real life. They're dead. I mean, yeah, they're like sweaty, smelly nerds. They can't talk to people in real life, so they just run their mouths online, pretty much.
That was actually a very good impression of Cloud Retainer, Paimon. As far as I'm aware, Cloud Retainer isn't the most musically gifted. Still, we can't completely rule her out just yet. If we set off now, we could head to Mount Outsung and ask her about it. You'll be able to confirm either way if it's her, and I can,
Watch from a distance.
I've been in Lea Harbor for so long now that I'm just not as familiar with the Adepti anymore. If there's anything we want to know about them, she's the best person to ask.
Sounds great! And we're pretty close with Cloud Retainer by now, so we probably don't even need to bring her food this time, right?
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case. However,
Do you still have some reservation?
Cloud Retainer spends most of her days studying mechanisms in her abode. She's on her own so much of the time that the moment she
Man,
has
I haven't
someone
even
to
started
chat
doing
with-
Lantern Rights quest yet. Yeah, and everyone's already finished the story, and I'm just here starting up the Lantern Rite again. I just haven't had the time. Cloud Retainer probably gonna have a beef with everyone. Not a beef, more like she has dirt on Ganyu's childhood. The moment she has someone to chat with, she just runs her mouth and spilling every childhood secret on Ganyu. It's really adorable.
Never mind. I promised I'd help Mr. Dvorak, and now that I've made the contract, I can't be having second thoughts. Traveler, Paimon, let's set off for Cloud Retainer's abode.
Oh, there's gonna be some juicy stories.
Decision for Ganyu, but
Doting parents be like. Exactly.
Paimon gets why she'd be so anxious. Okay, how about this? If Cloud Retainer tries to start telling stories about her again this year, we should pipe up and change the topic.
Why? We wanna hear.
Did she leave already? Hey, Ganyu, wait up!
Why? We wanna hear about it. That's the best part. If there's another Lantern Rite next year, it's gonna be good. Maybe honestly, every Lantern Rite has been even better than the last. This one's the best yet, and the last year after that, it was like the best yet also. So every Lantern Rite successively has been getting better and better and better and better. Well, except for the story. But so far, everything's pretty good. Except for the continuity error where we're supposed to deliver a bamboo shoot to Zhongli, yet you never did.
Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
Huh? Did we miss her?
She doesn't like to travel. So in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals.
Bamboo shoot to music to adapt to sound. Exactly! We haven't even resolved the bamboo shoot thing yet. Like, when is it gonna get resolved? When are we going to deliver? At this point, I think at this point, I think even the devs forgot the bamboo shoots rule. That's kind of the proof that the devs, the writing team just loves to add mundane things that have little to no significance to the story. Mundane, forgettable things, and albeit very lengthy. That's why the overall writing quality has been suffering. At this point, they just want to make the story quest short. More like padding. More like padding the story quest with mundane stuff.
True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Uh-oh. Will it involve a lot more traveling?
A whole lot more mountain climbing.
Got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right? We can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone who was drowning, right?
Earlier, so early. Exams day, right?
Yes.
Good luck with
I
you,
think that's
Samso.
fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and the Adeptus will come to the rescue!
Why not you try? Why not you just drown and fall into the water? You know, like last time, and we fish you out.
You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim! Paimon would sink like a rock!
You guys have a lot of exams.
Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there. Quick, swim to the very center.
I pulled a chi-chi. The melody is I pulled a chi-chi. This is associated. This tune is
Drowning!
always associated with I pulled a
Only there
chi-chi.
was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us. Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
What is going on?
Wrong Adeptus! Okay. Hi, Xiao. How are you?
How do you feel right now?
Feeling edgy? Oh, and Shenhe too. Okay.
Shenhe, and the Conqueror of Demons.
Xiao is looking even edgier than ever today.
Why don't you say something? Please don't make Paimon explain it.
This was your idea.
Okay, fine. Paimon will explain.
Imagine we just sprint swim all the way and drown there. So you actually drown.
Looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus is most likely a woman.
Yeah.
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and Paimon.
Yes, we know. She's closer linked to the Adeptus, but she's human.
Okay, so this is Paimon's fault. No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
It's stupid.
Glad you're okay.
Aw.
As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And one last thing.
Okay.
Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again in the future.
Oh, Sun Sun Chow. Sun Sun. Sun Sun Chow. Wow, he's so tsundere. Oh my god. That's adorable.
As ever. The conqueror of demons comes and goes, just like the wind.
He's Sun Sun. It's great to know that Xiao had some character development, so he's not just any edgy boy, you know.
Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? We could spend it together in Liyue Harbor if you'd like.
Oh, I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year. However...
Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last?
Her booba's so big.
Earlier this morning, she set off for Mount Hulao at dawn.
Back then he was just an edgy boy. Now he worries about us. Yeah, character development. I like that.
I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler. Maybe it was a gift from Mountain Shaper.
So we just missed her. Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift in her abode.
Sure. Thank you.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continue to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor.
Human Cloud Retainer. Oh, you mean Shenhe? Yeah, she does look like a human Cloud Retainer, right?
Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, and also recommended several work positions for me.
I'm kidding. I've already been spoiled by thumbnails, so yeah, I kind of know. Ugh, it's really hard to not get spoiled on the internet, especially on a website that you use a lot, like a lot.
But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that.
Well, it kind of makes sense that they get along. They belong in the same team com after all. If you Shenhe, you're pretty much kind of required to use Ganyu.
Sometimes
Also,
I'm supposed
in the
to
same
copy
team.
other people. Sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything. Oh, is that what it is? Noted. So, you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus. Is that right?
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
It's a kind of a happy or relaxing sound. Or a nerve-wracking sound. Or even a terrifying one.
So, what is music exactly?
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us. We won't miss her again.
Yay! That's really helpful. Thanks!
We were just talking about this thing called music. And based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day. Please follow me.
Besok bikin PB gak? Buset, lu datang ke live gue buat buat ini. WA aja kali, Bang. Tadi nggak bikin PB ya? Bikin PB kali besok. Dasar minta PB. Ya kalau misalnya ada sekitar 4 box ya bikin aja.
Oh, really? Great, let's go!
Yeah, there's a colleague of mine. He came to my live stream just to ask about work. He could have messaged me.
Let's move out.
Translation. It's a little bit hard. So he's basically asking me if we want to make a certain product of ours tomorrow morning. I basically said, well, if there's like at least 4 empty boxes, go ahead and make more. Rough translation, pretty much. break the pinggir kali. Wah, pada nonton dong. Everyone's watching ah. Oke. Break the pinggir kali semuanya. Pada ini kan apa namanya?
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Watching with OG. Oh, oke. Ya. Siap. We're just playing the Lantern Rite story quest. So yeah. That's basically just my nickname.
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything!
My condolences, Paimon.
Oh, whew! Paimon hasn't gone deaf after all! Paimon heard you when you just spoke. Anyway, where is this music?
Well, I wouldn't say that I'm famous at work. I mean, it's only like a small space, so what?
The
They
faint
kinda work
sound
together.
of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams. These are relaxing sounds.
Famous, no. No
The
lah.
music of
Haya.
which you speak?
Famous for the weepness. For the weep gang. Huh? If Paimon go deaf, I can sneak on or do something. Nani? Ah! Oi! Nani? Yo! Hey! Yo! What? Oh! Hey! Yo! Hey! Oh! Whoa! Okay. Why are you? Okay. Never mind. I don't really know what you want to do. I don't really know what you want to do. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I mean, her back would probably crack if you try to massage her. She's like really small.
Oh, Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine. It's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
If we really know what to be is GF. Haha! Lies. Utter lies.
Oh. And a melody is?
Lies. Bong! Lies! Oh, folk song.
Huh?
Sing on you.
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what we're talking about.
Well, I want to hear can you sing. What? Eh? What melody is that? I mean, last time it was like Barbara's Barbara's idol tune, but what is it now? Also, wow, the Traveler singing again. Awesome. It's been like 2 years.
Oh, was that from the opera that Yoonjin sang?
The callback to that one side event. Yeah, 2 years ago. Like two years ago, the Traveler sings, and then that one side event with Ayaka, the Traveler also sings. We do love hearing the Traveler sing.
That was a melody, and melodies can be called music.
Nih Bang Deddy apaan lagi? Wakalakap, patokap, kacap na. I know that's supposed to be Thai, but I don't know what that's supposed to be.
It felt like I was transported back to the past. In my mind's eye, I could see the Zhao lanterns lighting up the night sky.
Yeah, they remember that old event, but not the bamboo shoot. Exactly, not the bamboo shoot. Right at the previous side quest. Not even the bamboo shoot. Like, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop joking about the bamboo shoot before it gets delivered to Zhongli. And I'm pretty sure you guys are not gonna stop joking about the bamboo shoot too.
We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking to our heart's content on the Jade Chamber.
Kachapna. It's supposed to be Thai, but I don't know what that means.
As I watched Yunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. And as the drink reached my stomach, it went from warm to hot. When you hummed that melody just now,
Hot
feelings
in
from
our
a
stomach.
whole year ago came right back to me, as strong as they were on that day. Oh, so that's the power of music.
Wow, Shenhe. That was so deep!
That's what she said.
Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like a time capsule with all the special moments from our lives squished inside.
Zhongli, after waiting for a whole in-game week for a traveler for that shoot. He turned back into stone. So much he turned into stone and has probably begun his erosion.
What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
We wanted to hear
Don't
Ganyu sing
remember if
though,
My
and
parents
she
ever
just
sang any lullabies to me. I know some local folk songs, and a few other things come to mind too.
mind singing
The
them.
songs of the sailors down at the docks, the little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their beloved shops, the tunes of folk artists performing on the streets. Yes, that's right. In the past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me.
Yeah,
And Leo probably view me as a non-human.
Liu.
And they are right, in
Liu.
the sense that I never could connect
Is
with
it
humans'
Liu?
artistic
Is it Liu
expression
or
and their
Liu?
sentiments.
Is it Liu or
So
Liu?
I haven't been able to
Is this still up for
participate in their
debate?
community and be a part of their lives.
I'm sorry, Ganyu's talking.
At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination.
But she remembered the dancer, but not the shoots exactly. She remembers being lonely. She remembers being segregated from human society, but didn't remember the bamboo shoots. Second pronunciation, yeah. Is it Liwe, Liwe, or Liwe, Liwe?
The way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. They're about mundane details of everyday existence. Life's ups and downs, joys and sorrows.
Actually, I'm quite curious. Liwe or let's see. I think there's a Chinese person pronunciation for that. How to pronounce Liwe?
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of one of the 7 nations in Teyvat in the video game Genshin Impact. How do you go about pronouncing it? Lira, Lira, Lira Nation. Here are more videos on how to pronounce the
Liwe, 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 Liwe. Okay.
Even though we come from different
Liwa.
backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things
Leroy.
that we
It's
see
not
and
Leroy.
experience around us each day in the city,
Leroy Jenkins. It's not that, is it? Nah.
in that sense, we're all
Lick
the
my
same.
Lick my balls.
You go, Ganyu! You're really making progress. You have loads of friends in Liyue Harbor when you think about it. Okay, maybe some are more like coworkers and bosses. But at the very least, Kuching and Shenhe are your friends now, right?
Yes, I am. Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But now that I know what constitutes a friendship, I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples.
Aw.
Thank you, everyone.
Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please invite Kuching as well.
Never to have a threesome. Ah, that's so hot.
I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste.
You are too kind. I couldn't possibly.
Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can
This is all
advise
very
me how to do an
stimulating.
even better job next time.
This is all very, very stimulating.
I will save some for decoration. We can feast on the rest.
I don't know if it's my mind or is it meant to be that way, but this is supposed to sound wholesome, but it to me it just sounds very, very lewd.
Thank you in advance. Wait, what is that saying again? If you insist?
There's a lot of tension in the air.
Do people say that? I'm not completely sure either.
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Nothing to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
Adept coaching will be munching on any flowers. Oh yeah, she'll be munching on something else instead. She'll be munching on something else instead, yeah.
Who dares refer
Oh.
to one not by one's Adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird?
Master,
Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Ah! There it is! The illuminated bird has landed!
Bro, you're doing. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. The birdie
Double
came.
humph. Now
Double
she decides
humph!
to use it rather than she, even after being chastised once already. Barely a moment has passed since we last met.
Barely a
and yet
moment.
your
We last met.
has reached
We
no
last
end.
met last year.
Very well. If you refuse to learn your lesson, one shall
A year
find you
ago.
no further. One has received your message from Ganyu. On the
Paimon
matter of the
based.
Adeptus you seek, one suspects to know their identity.
Ooh.
Well,
Tough.
shall one lead the way?
Yes,
I
please.
still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
Happy
If
Lantern,
you
right?
want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
Very nice. Everyone's humming today. Big Booba waifu. Yeah, she hot. Hi, Tamo. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully, I'm not spoiling you to the event. I've been spoiled a lot though, so we're kind of in the same boat when it comes to spoilers. Yeah, when you came, the Big Booba waifu has already left. Unfortunately, that's all the screen time she's gonna get for this event. See her next year.
Is this Quaily Plains? Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Leave.
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her?
Ah, Guizhong.
Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike.
Meanwhile, Genshin VA singing videos on YouTube. What is immersion? What is immersion, really? This reminds me of Erika Harlacher singing "The Weller Men."
Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong
I love my Shenhe. I love her so much. I have been not using her for like a year. Oh really? You have Shenhe, man. I actually wanted Shenhe, but last time I kinda had to save for Raiden Shogun. Unfortunately, she's like really good with Ganyu.
Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what Seagazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention.
YouTube chat
Neither
doesn't
Guizhang
want
nor
me
Wan was
want to
content
see my
to let him
sussy comment.
steal
Oh, I wanna.
So we would then present our proudest mechanical creation.
It didn't came true. What did he say? What did he say? Clee, you saw it. What did he say? I want to see it.
As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. As a result, one often quarreled with Seagazer. His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell,
Wait, I
could he
can send this
compare to
a screenshot.
when
Okay,
every single
send it to
one
the
of
Discord.
one's accomplishments were crafted
Xenos
by
chat
one's
poof,
own
yeah.
hand?
It got poofed by YouTube. YouTube didn't like it very much.
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
One digresses. Regardless, every time an argument occurred, Wei Zhang would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, "Ah, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me?" Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, "Once you two are done arguing,
Maybe she can
let's
hum in
go
my
to
bed.
the
Hey yo! Hey yo! Yo! Wow! Down bad Xenos! Oh my goodness! Maybe she can hum in my bed. Oh! And I thought I was the sussy one. Yeah, Zeno said to Shenhe, who was humming, maybe she can hum in my bed. Wow. And I thought I was the down bad one here. Shenhe has like zero usage on outside Ganyu and Ayaka team. Yeah, pretty much. Outside of Ganyu and Ayaka team, Shenhe's usage is extremely limited. Maybe when some other cryo DPS comes out, she can be put into other teams. But no team, she can't be put into any teams other than cryo. Pretty much. Sasuke converting his subs to his sussy followers. Pretty much. My sussiness is infecting everyone.
She always saw everyone happy.
Well, can't really blame you. Shenhe is like really hot.
No matter what
They're like
nonsense she
really
said,
hot.
one never felt
Like,
bothered or
holy
offended.
crap. She's okay, that's enough. Point is, she's really hot.
It also helped that she never referred to one as that illuminated bird or lady bird.
Lady Bird.
Come on, get over yourself!
She's still mad about that.
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table. Who would dare snub the stove god and his wondrous creations? At the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table
Shenhe
for a
hot,
night
pull
of
for hot, and not
feasting
using her
and
base
drinking.
Taimo. Shenhe coaching other female characters who decided to wear skin-tight clothing. Exactly, like these Liyue ladies who decided to wear skin-tight clothing. Hello? Hello? I can't hold myself back anymore. Ooh. I'm but a peanut.
Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
I don't think I really
Then
mind.
you are most tolerant. But that is its own virtue. Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. As we ate,
Is Marchosius
Wei
like
Zhang
the
would
stove
continue to
god?
find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter. Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, We always had a marvelous time. We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the
I should have been drinking water while sending chat and listening to your comments. Well, if I made you spit your drink, then I believe I've successfully entertained as a streamer.
Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode. The glaze lilies were far more abundant back then. Entire fields of them would appear to the eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Streetward Rambler?
That's a new one. Oh, okay. Streetward Rambler is Madame Ping. I see. So her Adeptus name is Streetward Rambler.
Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's story?
Exactly.
Or are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't she,
Madame Ping L'Oreal? Yeah. Madame Ping has always had a major role in every story quest related to Liyue, to be honest. But she's unfairly locked in her common grandma and PC model.
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here are a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning. No matter, one will share the whole story with you now.
Ooh, story. So,
in times
cutscene.
gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior.
Oh, she's so cute!
Though
Yo,
one was too proud to
hot
acknowledge
mama, clap
it, in one's
retainer.
heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts.
Yo, hot mama, clap
As for the
retainer, let's
story
go.
between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an
Holy,
emotional enterprise.
is that Madame Ping? Oh my god! Wow!
They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs
Holy
of the
shit.
world.
Madame Ping was hot! Holy crap!
But these good times were not to last. War
Right.
broke out between the gods,
Right,
and soon
right.
engulfed
The
the
Archon
Plains.
War.
Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping.
So the cleansing bell is in
To
Madame Ping's
honor our
hands.
friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device.
The Guizhong Ballista.
Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The
Oh, yo,
queen
unnerf
keys?
Madame Ping, please. Yeah, look at her! Holy shit, she's
Everything.
absolutely beautiful. Why is she stuck in the common grandma NPC
We
model?
think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
Yeah,
Has always been
like
austere and
unnerf
practical
Madam
in
Ping,
nature,
please.
and has
Not
never
gonna lie,
relished
Cloud
social
Retainer looks like
contact.
Bayonetta. Yeah, she does.
With Guizhong,
She does. She does look like Bayonetta, doesn't she? With all the glasses and how tall she is, and well, you know, the mommy vibes. So yeah. Yeah, why did they give Cloud Retainer human model like well now they need to make her playable. I think they also need to make Madam Ping playable if that's the case. They gave her like a younger model, a younger, more unique model. Not just your everyday grandma NPC.
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted.
Even if they use age for the reason, isn't Adaptive's lifespan very long anyways? Yeah, exactly. Like, their appearances don't change, do they? I mean, their lifespans are very long. They're pretty much immortal. I mean, Zhongli pretty much stayed the same way all the while. Madam Ping grew old into a grandma. Maybe, you know, maybe it's Madam Ping's choice to like age like a normal human does, or I don't know.
But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madam Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell? And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Oh yeah, she did say that.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot.
Huh? My footer. Fame beauty, my footer.
That bell has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from sharing
Lan
with
jiao
you
la.
the origins, since the right time had not yet come.
Yeah.
As for her old friend, who else could it be? As
Right.
soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhong Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision.
That sounds like it'll be an idiom in Chinese. No, that's not an idiom. It's a curse word.
After all, we all have known each other
Yeah.
for millennia. Some things between
Oh, you know,
us
okay.
are implicitly understood.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now.
It sound much more spiteful in Chinese, my guess. Yeah, yeah. If you try to mix it in with other language, it just sounds funny. But if you speak full Chinese with it, it sound much more crude and spiteful.
The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting, but Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Guizhong composed on it. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guizhong's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition. Once upon a time, Streetwood Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Guizhong passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. Music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once, which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating.
All right, so it finally brings one back to the matter we've been investigating. Taking a real detour there. It was a cool detour though, but still, taking a real long detour there.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while.
Also, yeah, apparently it wasn't Guizhong, but it was Madame Ping. Again. It's always Madame Ping, isn't it?
In response, she said, though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?
Aw, poor Madame Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Guizhong a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Guizhong was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories too would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetwood Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Well, yeah. I mean, we gotta have a word with her somehow.
Do you
right?
mean Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Oh yeah.
Precisely. The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
But we still gotta talk it up with her, right?
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
I've been in Liyue Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I, too, am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone. But there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she
cannot
extends
wait
a
for
helping hand
Diane.
to become her friends.
Diane is
People
like
she can admire flowers and discuss music with.
on 5 o'clock, right? In about an hour. Well, I'll probably start the poll stream, I guess about 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock Indonesian time, 11 o'clock Philippine time. It's not gonna be like a very long stream anyway, so yeah.
Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on.
Oh, it was 1 hour
Friends
ago. Rip.
waiting for you further down
Okay.
the road.
Okay, well, the Diane poll stream will probably start at like 10 o'clock Indonesian time, so 6 hours from now. But we'll go ahead and finish the story up until Hu Tao rapping. I want to see.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite. When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
I'm molding EPR and not trying to up my score, man. Yeah. after we pull for Diane, I wanna try to up my score on EP too. Try to make it on the leaderboards. I wanna malt on stream. It seems fun.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping.
Oh yeah.
And Leo Harbor is always
Lewa.
decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every lantern rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in pink could mean any day of the year.
Oh, really? Really? But you haven't met her, have you?
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before.
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable. Very well, then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting.
Hey Sassy, have you played Fellow on stream before? I did a mini stream last night. I played Valorant. But I haven't played
Once the
Valorant
Guayli
like
assembly,
on stream.
Now the Guayli Plains.
And I don't, after reconsidering, I don't really want to play Valorant on stream because I'm really bad at FPS
Say.
games.
If we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glaze lilies?
Sure.
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too given to flights of fancy, child.
Oh my god. she came back just to say that.
Cloud Retainer? You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
Last night? Yeah, last night. It didn't last very long. I only played like one game, and then I lost. So, yeah.
Let's move out.
Yeah, I guess I should have mentioned it. Hey, I'm doing like a mini stream. I guess I should have mentioned it. Because fellow players are the most weirdest people I've ever seen. Everyone's on the internet's weird in a way. Is there only two? Is there only two parts to this? Okay. So if there's like only two parts to this, when do we get to give the bamboo shoot to Zhongli?
Whoa, Madam Ping and Cloud Retainer?
So what have you seen about Valorant players? I mean, you say they're weird, but weird in what way?
It appears you made haste after all. One arrived but moments before you.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
Bamboo shoot never occurred, just like okay. Alright, man. They keep meowing and barking saying mommy heal. Oh yeah, right. Right. Like Sage heal. Yeah. Yeah. If they're not doing that, foul. Yeah, right, foul. If they're yeah, because, you know, Bert and Timmy. I gotcha. Yeah, if they're not doing like barking thingy, healing mommy, and all that stuff, they're like super toxic. They're like really, really, really toxic. If not weird, they're toxic pretty much. So it's pretty hard to find a wholesome one.
Cuz you're the one who's known Madam Ping the longest.
Street word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
Cloud Retainer is actually at a loss for words. This is a rarity.
Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air.
Wow, she can't get to the point.
Ganyu, please continue from here.
Huh? She can't get to the point.
Alright. So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus who saved his ancestor's life.
Quick take picture. No! Hold it for blackmail. Oh, we gonna blackmail Cloud Retainer.
Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Yeah, tags. Blackmail, hypnosis, NTR. UB. Soul female. What else?
Let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter. What a long time ago that
She's
was.
frozen.
I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all, when mortal lives are so very brief.
Well, I'd like to know why she turned into a grandma. Despite the fact that Adepti can live for like hundreds of years. Hopefully it doesn't have a lot of...
appears that she has proven herself right.
Hopefully it doesn't have a lot of Culus. I don't know, man. I mean, every region, the oculi amount just keeps increasing. I mean, in Sumeru region, to level up the Statue of the Seven from level 1 to level 2, it requires like 20 Dendroculus. So it just keeps increasing.
Who's she?
Guizhong.
Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Okay, that's weird. Why did Paimon say, who's she? As if we weren't just talking about this like 10 minutes ago. Like who's she? Like, is this some sort of like, you know, trying to recount past events for people who are, I don't know, forgetful or have like a short attention span? Hi Virgil, welcome to the stream.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
Yeah, so Madam Ping used to be hot. Cloud Retainer used to be even hotter. That mommy vibes, and she kind of looks like Bayonetta, apparently. And yeah, stuff.
There is no harm done.
Yeah, that's the current summary of this Lantern Rite story.
After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights
Does
of
Suta
today,
actually rap? Yeah, she does. And apparently they said that the English one is like really bad. So I'd like to see for myself.
So how has she proven herself right again exactly?
once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I haven't
she
seen it
wished to
myself.
protect with her wisdom.
I actually haven't seen it myself.
But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence.
You wanted 90 polls. Nice. You don't need to spark. Nice. That's amazing. Now your Kluke funds are safe. And you got the hot One-san Ara Diane. Or Type 95, whatever. Whatever you want to call it.
She told us that to underestimate human potential would be to make a grave mistake with the smallest amount of guidance.
Not like Kuro, yep.
Enormous power
Kuro,
unleashed in them.
I guess Kuro wasn't exactly your proudest moment.
And a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words. That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's
By the way,
own.
Sassy, why are your nails so long? I saw in your community
In
post.
large part
So
due to
I
her
can
sheer elegance.
I can easily pick things. So that's kind of why I purposely left my nails so long, so that I can easily pick things like I don't know, opening cans and all that stuff. It's kind of hard to pick stuff when your nails are not long. Smart, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. It's kind of for practicality.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism?
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Last year, wasn't it?
Of course. Guizhong and One both put an immense amount of effort into that gift. It would be no overstatement to call it a testament to each of our individual technical genius.
Long thumbnails, touchscreen phone usage is tough though. Yeah, that's kind of why I make like a lot of typos whenever I try to type on my phone. So it's kind of tough, but given where I work, where I need to like pick and open a lot of stuff like cans and Tupperwares and all that stuff. When I don't have long nails, it's kind of hard to open stuff.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
She's been through a lot.
Of all of us, it was Guizhong who was the fondest of these grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year.
This is very sad.
If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
Oh yeah, music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then? Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh. As much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did, and whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting
This
right
is actually
there
very
on the
sad,
stone
not gonna
stool
lie.
next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too, looking just like they did in the old days, no matter how much time goes by. The moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
No worries, Granny. I have the finger dexterity. Xenos! Oh my god! This is supposed to be an emotional scene. Why are you saying something sassy? Meanwhile, Traveler with all their instruments. Traveler with all their instruments. Literal one-man band, exactly. We have like a lot of instruments. Okay.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
No. I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat. Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and conquer grief. You have indeed made progress.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the lantern rite stage to the youth of today.
Madam Ping, best girl.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny!
Ah,
Whoa.
of
What's
course.
everyone doing here? Did something bad happen?
Is that her first thought? Something bad happened equals a job for her. More jobs equals, well, more business opportunities.
And now we've spooked Yanfei. No. Everyone's just here to give me their regards for the holiday.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I just remembered that I have some work to do at Yuehai Pavilion that I need to discuss with Yanfei. I haven't been able to find a chance until now. I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable hands. Cloud Retainer, Ping, we will be off for now.
Huh? Does it have to be right now? Which case is this again? Hey, Ganyu!
She has how many lines does she has? 4 lines, I think. And see her next year.
It seems Ganyu still has much to learn when it comes to the art of deception.
What a pity. She has learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
Right. X in the chat. X to doubt.
Since it's been so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
When you next see the Fontaine musician, please give him my regards. I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
You got it, Madam Ping.
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that melody, I will play it for you all another time. Goodness knows I need to practice it first.
Wow, that'd be great. We'll look forward to it.
When that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps she will look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the prosperous land that it has become.
All right, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Alright, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news. So, about that bamboo shoot.
What say you to convening more often in the future?
That would be quite wonderful. But I must say, after all this time, I've grown quite accustomed to the harbor. When we are to meet,
You sound just like Shenhe. The child is constantly telling one all sorts of stories from the...
have you ever considered moving to the city, Cloud Retainer? There are plenty of people here to talk to. I think you would find it quite the antidote to the monotony of solitude. And if you looked around, I suspect you would find some young minds with an interest in the mechanical arts. Some of them even worth training.
We shall see.
So deal about that bamboo shoot? Are we gonna deliver it to Jean-Lu or what?
Mr. Dvorak! Ah, and Kuchin's here too! Thanks for helping set all of this up.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Really, really well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak was looking for.
Are you serious?
Yep. This fairy lady.
I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an adeptus remembering her late friend? That certainly explains why it was such a powerful and poignant tune.
Huh. That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes with having a musical mind.
I have to say, though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
Dvorak. Apparently. According to the English script, it's Dvorak. Meat. I know! It sounds so silly. His name is like literally Meatball. What? Like, what the hell, man? His middle name is Meatball.
Oh, Paimon knows exactly what you mean. Normally, Adepti don't age at all.
Yeah, exactly. Adepti don't age at all. Normally.
But Streetward Rambler, or Madam Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
So, I was right. So, she chose for herself to grow old, to age like a mortal. That's what she chose for herself.
Madame Ping possesses vast knowledge and great wisdom. Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
X to the up. Meatball, yeah, that's
I
right.
think-
His middle name is Meatball.
Yes. I must thank her in person. That can wait until after the concert, though. For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Ah, speaking of, Madam Ping wishes you all the best at the music festival. Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Wait, are you serious? Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous.
Treat it like any other performance.
All right. Nope, another rehearsal is in order. Please excuse me, everyone.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people. After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
Ah,
Please,
right.
Share
It's
your
about
insights
music.
with me.
Well, we found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad.
Oh, okay. So we've come full circle. We've gone around learning what music means for the characters in Liyue, I guess.
It can make people happy and move, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna carry on working?
Mm-hmm. Just a few things to wrap up. All the groundwork is done. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, all our efforts are worthwhile. Happy Lantern Rite to you as well.
Yeah. Smells good.
That should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait. Paimon feels like she's forgetting something. What was it?
Bamboo shoot.
It was a while
Bamboo
ago.
shoot. Bamboo shoot. Bamboo shoot. Shoot! There we go! There we go! There we go! Finally! Oh my god! Wow! 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 Oh my god! Finally, you remembered! Oh my god! Wow, that's amazing! Woo! Bamboo shoot! Woo! Finally. After how many years? The clapping is gonna be weird without context. Nah. Your brain is just way too sussy. I'm just clapping, bro. Outfit is released. Really? Dan's outfits are released. Oh my god, I'm gonna buy it immediately. Oh my god. Ooh. Why are you sniffing her? I was sniffing Kuching.
Zhongli said
Bamboozles.
he wasn't in a hurry, so if we went now, there's probably still time, right?
Made me happy when she remembered bamboo shoot. Yeah, it made me happy too. Oh my god, we finally came full circle.
Anyway, even if we don't make it, it's not our fault. He could have totally picked him by himself. Ugh. Anyway, let's go check with him at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so finally, Zhongli and Hu Tao. Let's go.
Let's move on.
Oh my god. Finally, after all this time. Xinyan's here too. Yunjin's here too. Oh, cutscene. Oh, she's preparing. She's preparing. Oh. Okay, that sounds not very good, to be honest. Oh my god, yeah. I guess I can see why they say that it's not very good. Whew, boy. Okay, I am late. Yeah, kinda. We've kinda started about 1.5 hours ago. Yeah, welcome, Ghost. Kinda bad, yeah. That was not very good. That was not very good. But not to the point of horrendous. Exactly. They saying that it's cringe. It's making their ears bleed. It's really just being over dramatic. I mean, it's not very good, but you know, it's not terrible.
Let's take a break here.
Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
Yes! How did you know? I mean, she still sounds very adorable.
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In broad daylight?
For VA, it's great, but when it comes to a full song, it's people would actually hate it. Maybe. Practicing your rapping skill at the entrance to your funeral parlor in broad daylight. What about Ito? Wow. What about Ito? He's practically rapping in broad daylight, like always.
After everything we've been through, you don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow.
Yeah, it's been like a year since we last saw her.
All this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front. Not to mention we have several invisible audience members enthusiastically cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Ties? I'm sorry, I mean ties? Ties? Maybe Tina? I don't know, it looks like, yeah. Sorry, it looks like ties. Whew, man. Seeing those ties though? Goodness. Which Genshin Impact character is your favorite? Kokomi! Yay! You know, if the entire layout of the channel is not like a dead giveaway, it's Kokomi.
Invisible audience members?
But you know Hu Tao, she's very, she's cute and hot at the same time.
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
When you reach 408? What? Really? Favorite fruit? Bananas. Bananas are sweet. Bananas are nice. Bananas are easy to eat. So bananas. What? Okay. Wow. Uh. Uh. It's 410 now. Oh my. What? What view exploded? Oh. Okay. Wow. I didn't notice also, like, holy crap. Coco Coconut. Yo 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 coconut coconut. Congrats on the growth. Yeah, thank you. Finally, my channel has finally starting to take off again after months of stagnancy. Honestly, I'm very happy. This makes me very, very, very happy. After months of stagnancy, my channel has finally starting to see some growth, which is like really, really good, which is like amazing. I love it. This is also thanks to y'all, by the way. This is also thanks to y'all. Y'all also like contributed to this, so you're all amazing. Thank you very much. So congrats. Yeah. Thank you very much. All of you are also playing a part in all this. So yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you. I kind of love Genshin Impact characters that don't exist anymore. I have nostalgic memories, not in the game anymore. All right, characters that kind of got Thanos snap. Seems like if I hadn't mentioned it, I noticed it too late. Yeah, I don't exactly dabble with the YouTube Studio anymore these days, so I kind of just noticed.
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog, but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
Come on, knock it off.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's here to explain it all.
Cute and funny! Look at her. Cute and funny.
There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition.
If you could play any Yaksha, it would be the Hydro Yakshas looks really cute and funny. So flat and cunning. But them ties though. Ooh. Yeah. Ties. Yeah. I would definitely like the Hydro Yaksha to be playable. Like, she's very cunning, cute and funny.
Xinyan's courts and Yunjin as our mentor, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
For sure! The whole dance floor will be yelling encore! Encore! Oh, now Paimon's riding along.
Chat getting more sussy by the minute. Nice. It should always be like this. This is a sussy cat stream. When chat gets sussy, I'm here. Wow, okay. Alright, Taimo. Approve. Base Taimo. Flat is premium? No. Here's the thing. Flat is justice. Oppai is life. Medium is premium. Pretty much. That's kind of how it goes. And Hu Tao's looking mighty justice right now.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage, and I've already informed the Yuhong of all the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends.
So we're not gonna be returning the bamboo shoot to him after all.
It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. as well as being a true connoisseur.
I'm
of
sure I would
traditional
scream
art
encore
forms,
with
appreciate Xinyan's performance.
Hey yo, yo 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 yo. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my God, Taimo. Woo, getting a little bit too down bad there. I mean, I don't blame you.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here. To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself rehearsing here one day.
Taimo and Zeno's down bad duo. Yeah, they've always been kind of like the down bad duo.
Well, now you know.
That
The
giggle is so
Workshop Funeral
adorable.
Parlor is a great location. All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here, especially if you're in the mood to try something new. I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
And jump scares.
Jump
Actually,
scare.
Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part. Do you want to go through them together?
How we did down bad? I mean, both of you have talked about taking people to bed.
Sure thing.
Take.
I'm all ears.
Both of you have talked about taking these ladies to bed.
Traveler in Paimon, I believe Zhongli was heading to Mount Hulao, so make sure you're hiking up the right hill. When you see Zhongli, please pass on this message to him. It's up to him whether
Bet
he
gang,
wants
exactly.
to support us at the performance tonight. But I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. You should join us too. It'll be a riot. If there's one thing I've learned from being a funeral director, it's how to throw a party.
How is throwing a party in any way related to being a funeral director? We don't have to do it on bed though. Oh yeah, you can do it like outdoors. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, everyone. I think that's a long enough break. Let's take it from the top, shall we? Ugh, Miss Yoon is such a strict mentor. These breaks aren't even long enough to have a sip of tea. Well, you were desperate to get involved, and this is what it takes. If I gave you half the chance, you'd be sipping tea till nightfall.
Liu's #1 idol group, huh? These three,
Hey,
basically.
how about I treat us all to some late night snacks once we're done? Hu Tao, what you craving?
Instead of funeral griefing, Hu Tao would do a party instead. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's right. She already said this back in her first story quest that she would rather like throw a party rather than griefing, basically, and she takes deaths very seriously, but you know, rather than people being all sad about it, because death is inevitable, she would rather people be happy about it. So it's kind of like, don't be sad because it's over, be happy because it happened. That's basically what Hu Tao's motto really is. Man, I could have said about someone that looks like I'm alone. Fun reel, yeah. She puts the fun in funeral.
How about some stir-fried filet with a side of crab roe tofu?
Where are we gonna find crab roe tofu so late at night?
We could always just go pester Masterful Chef Zhongling.
Master Chef.
Now I'm hungry. All right, let's knock this out and then go grab some food.
That's kind of. I guess that's kind of why she's such a good character, and we all love her so much. It's because of her very unique views about death. And I think that's kind of like an apt description on her like ideologies and philosophies. Don't be sad that it's over. Be glad that it happened.
Paimon sees them! It's illuminated deer! And illuminated bird
Number 2, huh?
A familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor? How is the city nowadays?
It's Aether. It's Aether, but with a very, very deep voice. Yeah, Zack does a very mean deep voice.
great! But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself.
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in recent times. I believe the sights of the city are quite familiar to him.
Zhongli, here you are. We've brought the bamboo shoots you wanted.
Oh, finally.
Impeccable timing.
This Aether, yeah, it's Zach Aguilar.
Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is
I love
something of a
Xiao. Yep.
shortcut.
We all love Xiao. Everyone kind of loves Xiao. He gives like that I can fix him vibes. But the Xiao of late have a character development of sorts, so I kind of like him too now. Finally giving bamboo shoot to Zhongli. Finally.
That mechanism. Is that?
Yeah, that's Cloud Retainer's
Indeed.
thingy.
Cloud
Yep.
Retainer kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind.
Also, hi Menace. Is Menace new or are they someone's alt account?
She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't go changing the name willy-nilly.
I trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your recent journey.
Ish.
Excellent.
Yes.
The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. Our journey should be seen as a means to take on more from the world around us.
I think it's a Xiao lover on Discord. Rin, yeah. So they changed it to not. They changed it to the other. No, they changed nicknames. Long time no see, Sasikat. Hey, what's up, Momogus? Welcome.
When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
Oh, Zhongli, Hutao told us to tell you something. She said it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning.
The Discord name is Xiaomin. Yeah, Xiaomin is Rin.
When she says performance, she
Or
must mean the
Axel,
Lantern
whatever
Rise
you
Music
wanna call them.
As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
The Banquet of the Dead.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight. Please, give Director Hu my best wishes for the performance. As for the banquet, since the Director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Mere consultant, huh?
Yay! Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes most exquisite while still warm.
Alright, so
I intend to reminisce
performance
with my
time.
old friends for a while longer. You ought to get back to Liyue Harbor. There is a performance you do not want to miss.
Alright. Let's go. Rapping time? Rapping time. Let's go. There it is. Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I'm honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage. All right, without further ado, I'm Xinyan, this is Hutao, and this is a little something called...
The Blaze Lilies!
Everyone's here.
I'm up here blazing trails through the midnight sky, lighting up the world below. And when the crowds all hear my voice, they'll meet the spirit of rock and roll.
Let's go! Hey, you butterfly, you too buzzing
Oh.
by. Guiding your way to the afterlife, opening the path without a fright. Oh, I'll light the fire, watch it blaze across the universe. I'll spit my rhymes, watch your step, or you'll get burned. Hey!
Oh, that sounds adorable. But the beginning part was so off-tune! The beginning part was so off-tune! Oh my god!
Does anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our own. My treat. Interested?
The Tianquan footing the bill? I can't miss out on that.
Oh my god, these two has a lot of sexual tension going on. Oh, look at her! She's so adorable! The demon that ruins your 50-50. Look at her. Yeah, the mid-rhyme was great. The second part was great. The intro was so off-key. What the hell? That was terrible. That intro was so off-key. And it doesn't exactly rhyme. The second part was flowing quite well, but the intro though, yo, that's not very good. She still sounds really adorable though, so like really adorable. So I'm not complaining. Okay, maybe I'm complaining a little bit. The intro was actually terrible, but
May the
you know.
year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Oh, look at that. Daddy sipping a tea.
Master, the Xiao lanterns,
Ha! Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Xiao lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Liyue, but let the wind be with you. That's pretty weird. Oh, there it is. Alright, now it's the Lantern Ride tune. She's so adorable, oh my god. I wanna peck her. I mean, yeah. Happy Lantern Ride! No? Okay. Vorjak profession staying true to his VAs. Yeah! His VAs also does conducting, does he? Yeah. Like, yeah. Oh, okay. There's the epilogue. Okay, so let me say for a little bit. Let me say what I think about that Hu Tao rap. The intro was actually quite off-key. It was so weird to hear. It was very not in sync with the music. The lyrics wasn't exactly flowing very well. It was rough. The second part of the rap kinda flows quite well, and I guess that kind of makes the overall thing not too terrible. But the first part was honestly pretty terrible. I don't think I can actually like defend that. But you know, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? She still sounds adorable. That's one. And two, it's Hu Tao. I mean, it doesn't matter if she raps bad. It's Hu Tao. She's adorable. She's hot. She's cute. She's funny. She's cute and funny. She's a cunny. And we all love Hu Tao. At the end of the day, I think that's all that matters. So yeah, there we go.
Respect must be given to the will.
Hot Casparo, yeah, exactly. She has the right element.
Okay, now I need to get a move on and write my next song.
Listen to you. You only just fulfilled one lifetime dream. Are you really thinking about your next goal already?
Don't try to tell me you ain't the same way. I bet you've already thought up a name for your next opera, haven't you?
You know me too well, Xinyan. The Adeptus Seeking Voyage. How does that sound?
Oh, man! Yeah, I can already picture it.
I've also got just the finishing line for it. I'll close with, and the celestial melody echoed through the clouds forevermore.
I'll go and give the actually no, I'm kind of curious now. How does the CN and JP sounds? Everyone's like partial to everyone's like kind of partial to the voiceover that they use, but I want to see. I want to hear what they sound like. Hey DFU, okay, I don't know how to read that. Let's see. Okay, first I'll bring it up on the screen.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
Maybe react to the rap in other languages. Yeah, I want to react to. I want to react to that. Hold on, I'm gonna bring that up real quick on the screen. Okay. Okay, that sounds much better. That sounds much better throughout. She looks so beautiful. I know, man. Whew. Yeah. It sounds so much better. That's so off-key in comparison. Alright, this is better. Happy Chinese New Year, dear. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because the Chinese version was kind of like the original. Of course, they have this down pat because this was like the original script, and so no localization was required, and well, it was kind of in sync, pretty much. It sounds so much better in Chinese. Yeah, exactly. Well, because it's the original script, right? All right, Korean. Yeah. Yeah, happy Chinese New Year to you all. Yeah. Happy Chinese New Year. It's been like 3 days. So yeah, the Korean one was also kind of offbeat in the first part. So basically the best ones are the Japanese and the Chinese. Actually, I think the Chinese sounded better, but I guess it's because it's like the original script. But yeah, it does sound much better. And the English one was well, it was not very good, but it did not deserve the harsh it did not deserve the harsh comments that you know, the so-called denizens of the internet gives. The Chinese was the best, like even when compared to the Japanese dub, the Chinese one was the best.
survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
Oh wait, the following night. Okay, it has to be tomorrow. I saw my neighbor again because I was passing by earlier. Sounds like sounds like the beginning to a very cheesy rom-com. I think I've said that before, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna say it again.
Traveler, hurry! It's almost time for us to join hotel for dinner!
Dinner!
And we'll be meeting at Shinyue Kiosk. It's the place with a really long wait list.
Yeah, the fine dining, expensive fine dining restaurant. I thought Fenty was going to be in this lantern ride.
Of the parlor direct. Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
Ooh. Xiangling. I thought they were just gonna be like cameos, but apparently they have some lines to say as well. I'm sorry if you can't read it. I can't read it.
All things old and new, Mr. Zhongli. But I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking too. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
Like, Zhongli is always so humble.
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
He always says that, I'm no expert, but maybe we can talk about something. I'm no expert. He's always like that, like in every topic.
Whoa, there's so many people here.
It's a certified Zhongli moment.
All we knew was that hotel invited Zhongli over. I never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends. Happy Lantern Ride, everyone!
Happy Lantern Ride.
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Happy Lantern Ride! Are you having fun? Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Tester.
Us? Did Xiangling
Taste
ask you to
testers.
try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Hold on, Xiangling came up with a new recipe? Let Paimon try! See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon. Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me.
He always does give lots of useful pointers. The Zhonglipedia never fails.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
And always so humble.
You always deliver. Now I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone.
The woman of the hour?
Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba? Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant.
He got left behind.
You know, lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation. As for Hu Tao...
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being.
Collect a guest, huh? So, someone died?
Seems like it's almost time.
Huh? Hu Tao went to fetch someone in person?
Oh, okay. So...
Oh, that must mean they are super important.
Oh, so, a guest, as in like, a guest to the banquet, not a guest to the funeral parlor.
Could it be Kuching? Ningguang? Or Captain Beto?
She didn't clarify. And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
Ta-da! We're here!
Here she is.
Oh, we're not late to the party, right? Right? Good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And
Ah, that's a special guest.
time.
That's a special guest, apparently.
I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of
They just spazzed that a little bit.
I've been looking forward to meeting you. The director
Conqueror
didn't
of
mention
Demons.
anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus.
The rapper is cool, 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
He doesn't know what to do in the social situations like this. He's usually just brooding, being alone, and being edgy. A few. Oh, okay. Okay, so they're gonna tell us how it came to be. Why Xiao was invited.
It's almost Lantern Rite, yet you took all the trouble coming here.
Of course, you're the favorite child. You're kind of like Rex Lapis's golden child, pretty much.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yen Xiao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
What about the sesame oil?
The rap is cool, 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven doesn't exist anymore in my country.
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang. Sir.
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal. I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no?
Pretty close, eh? I mean, yeah. We've been through some life and death situations together. Yeah, no biggie.
Great. You two sit together.
Sassy, if you have to say how long, close him. you and your bed jokes. So very sassy. Sassy, if you have to say how long can you reach the door to escape? In this kind of gathering, I wouldn't escape. I think it's just best you just, accept your fate.
You should take a seat too, Director.
Oh, finally remembered me. When we arrived just now, the host at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring up the food. I'd never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him.
Oh, Xiao Simp. Hey. Hey, Rin, are you still, are you still in the chat? This is you. Is this you, your avatar?
You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows. Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Oh, no. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about, you know, Rin, aka Xiao Main in the Discord server. I just returned from taking my my cousin to tutor. Oh, Xiao joined a banquet. Apparently, I thought Rin was here. I thought so too, but apparently they weren't. Xiao basically joined the banquet to eat with everyone, apparently, and he's kind of awkward. He doesn't know what to do. He's never been in social situations before. He's usually kind of like sitting in a windowsill, brooding, being edgy, and all that stuff. So yeah.
Likewise.
Still life? Yeah. The Lantern Rat story isn't over.
It's a great honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Chongyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off. I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
It was last
no
year, was it?
anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu.
Character development, exactly.
The pleasure is all mine.
Yeah, exactly. It's pure character development. I like Xiao a lot now because he's definitely grown as a person.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore. Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons. Please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite.
Cringe.
Haven't tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon.
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere.
Okay, so what with that, Hu Tao? Come on, don't be shy. Out with it. What are you expecting? So, what's with it?
I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya.
What's your true intention then?
Right. What's this all
A little
about?
get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past, and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, Director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good. We all worked really hard this year. Whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Something's not adding up here. Is it her way of saying that? Is it her way of saying that she hasn't done very much at all? Like everyone's done pretty impressive things, but she's not exactly in the spotlight.
Sounds kind of self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
Exactly. Sounds kind of self-important. That's pretty out of character. So, I wonder what she's thinking.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
That's Wang Shu-in.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Shao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn. Hero of Dihua Marsh. I know you're there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
He's pretty pissed.
But you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
Yeah, it wasn't that difficult to invite him over.
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
Apparently
There
so.
might be other reasons.
Smart guess.
Hu Tao really name called him with all the other nicknames. Yeah, exactly. And Hu Tao is kind of acting out of character right now, kind of. So, wonder what she's thinking. I'm kind of curious.
There's more to it?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the guardian yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death.
Yeah, the Wangsheng funeral parlor were kind of closely linked to the Archon War, pretty much, because there's like a lot of curses and a lot of deaths,
The
pretty much.
Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead.
Yes.
That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him. You know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
The karma
True,
thingy.
but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power. Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
Ugh, I'm nervous. There's so many people. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. I don't know what to talk about. Because he's been a shut-in for such a long time. This is like an introvert's nightmare, isn't it?
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that,
picky with
he'd
food.
definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it...
Yeah, he's a
Xiangling
stealth
told me
god.
that Guoba used to be the
Eat your
stone god.
veggies.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
That's good to hear. Give everything you don't need to Paimon.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Seeds of story, brought by the wind.
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying?
Who?
That voice. Could it be?
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door. Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
No such need. I'm coming in.
Ah, okay.
You finally let me in.
Yep.
Hello, hello.
There he is.
No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
There he is. Yeah, I was kind of wondering where he was. I mean, he was kind of shown at the trailer. It's the fan? Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery.
This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here. Whoa,
Kind of. I mean, this whole thing is her treat.
amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in.
Freeloading.
It's you.
Oh, isn't this Genu?
Genu?
Oh yeah,
yep.
Penny.
Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genu's works, aren't you? I met Chicho
Genu.
at a light novel
Genu,
convention. Oh,
right? Yeah.
How I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genu's new novel as thoroughly as I could.
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Yeah, it's kind of making... I'm actually kind of hungry. Oh, yeah, later.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Oh yeah, I can definitely see the sparks in their glares. They're not being very friendly.
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago when I happened to run into this
thing.
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Yeah, that's cinematic.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a...
Yes, I see. I tried to watch your stream in TV and it works. Yeah, nice. Yeah, if you're like watching on a smart TV, it has like a YouTube app, right?
Thank you for your patronage.
I understand now too. I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
They act like they don't know each other.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant.
They're acting like they don't know each other. I'm using two because I had to chat on my phone because I can't chat in TV. Yeah, you can like chat in TV.
Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know. From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an Adeptus in disguise.
Yeah, I think she kind of knows. Maybe she doesn't know, but she has kind of like a kind of little bit of a suspicion on her own.
Shao, you're an Adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
I can conquer demons, but I can't conquer ladies.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
What's with the face that we're making? Paimon, play along. Smoke Lumine is back.
Oh, right. Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's pretty normal for him to not know.
Foul.
Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before.
Yeah, Erosion Archon War rings a bell.
The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Oh yeah, the mixing event.
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up. If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was afraid about you. Let's shake hands.
Of course, of course.
Hey, Shincho. Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
Is this supposed to be like a cheerful event? Because I'm sensing like there's quite a tension in the air. Like a very, very thick tension. Like everyone is walking around eggshells on each other. They're not exactly happy. They're not exactly happy. It's more like they're very wary of each other. Like, yeah, there's a very palpable tension in the air.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Watch and learn from Hu Tao and Venti. This will come in handy for your ugly nicknames.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the Tone Deaf Bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Liua will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or a listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
But the music festival wasn't planned beforehand, so how did it know?
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him. Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liua Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I?
So say, what's the hardest job you have taken before? The hardest job I've taken before is the current job that I have. Pretty much the entire F&B industry. And honestly, I'm kind of fed up with the F&B industry. I kind of want to move on to something else.
We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhang Li insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
Food and beverage.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
What's with the urgency? Sure.
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too. Yeah?
We're gonna have a private one-to-one moment with you. Oh, yeah.
Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
Yeah, we gonna have some private matters to settle. Yeah, very, very private. I want to take the pilot course, but I need to study hard. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that sounds very difficult though. Good luck to you. That's a very, very grand dream.
Expert in wine.
I deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your expertise. I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
The hostility. the hostility is interesting. Yeah.
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
Oh! I got it! I got it! I get why everyone's so passive-aggressive. I got it. It's because of Xiao's karma. Xiao's karma basically permeates the entire room, causing everyone to be so on edge. They're basically walking eggshells to each other. This is like supposed to be like a happy occasion, but everyone's pretty passive aggressive. Hu Tao was being passive aggressive the entire time. Edgy, yeah. Xiao's so friggin' edgy that everyone's also becoming edgy with him. The edgy antisocial aura is infecting everyone in the room. I get it! Oh my god! So that's why. It's because of Xiao's edginess. Yeah! I didn't know that when I finished the quest. This entire scene is like, I don't know. It's like, it's supposed to be happy. It's supposed to be like everyone celebrating, but everyone's just pretty much, trying to be so formal, trying to, tiptoe around each other, and there's like a very thick tension in the air. Like, you can feel it. Even though you're not like physically there and this is like a story, the tension is there, It's because of Xiao's edginess. Let's talk to Huta.
Anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on?
See? Anything fun I missed out on? See, Hutao's being passive aggressive.
Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhangli told us that he went on a trip to Xiaoyang village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients.
Remember the animation on Xiao's karma? Even Baiju and Chichi and the little girl noticed the effects on him. Yeah, and it affects other people around him too, pretty much. Well, that's if we want to be serious. If we want to be funny about it, Xiao so edgy. It made everyone around him also antisocial.
Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find. I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
Yeah, hear that? That's they're like, oh, being so lighthearted and all that, but there's like palpable hostility in the air.
About you and Venti. Could he be a partner in your family business?
That's right. You know how my family is. A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Ah, just as I thought.
Chongyun here is basically saying like, you made another friend. You're my only friend. You can't have any other friend. What's up with that? Yeah, passive aggressive, and also this one's full on yandere.
You're not allowed to leave Paimon here alone. To be honest, Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
Yeah. You know, let's just walk out for a bit.
Depart. You go ahead.
Once he leaves, the atmosphere should lighten up a little bit.
Are you all right?
Yeah. He notices.
It's hard to describe.
I'm familiar with gatherings like
It's
this.
not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated.
Right.
But this time...
It's humans, so... it's humans, so it's kind of,
No. I didn't mean that. So you know his true identity. I'll get straight to the point then. The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute. It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans, and that's something I might never be able to do.
You do you.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel. Yes.
We all know Animal God. Yeah, Xiao does know that too. Okay. Give me 1 minute. I gotta take a tinkle. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, you said I went to get something. I took a pee.
The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here.
Right.
But I didn't expect the other guests to be...
I didn't expect the other guests to be, yeah. No one would have guessed. No one would have guessed that they kinda took the effects of your edginess.
General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. Clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself. I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
Right, so usual Paimon, but not so anxious that she can't eat. Sounds like she'll be okay.
To be honest, I was kind of worried too. You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yan Xiao made.
You're worrying too much.
No, his aura pretty much made everyone restless. Lemnistatic wind cyclings?
Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait. There's another reason why I came looking for you. Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Yup.
Yeah, Xiao's favorite.
Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yan Xiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu. So I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guest she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you for the trouble. There was no need to... I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yan Xiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Okay, so here's hoping that stifling aura has already somewhat lifted. Before everyone's on each other's throats. Yeah, whispering sweet nothings to each other in the middle of the night. Yeah, that sounds very, very sussy.
So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon. How could you say that to Paimon? In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like. Your dessert is all Paimon's.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Right.
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all.
Alright.
Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table.
I guess it's time to be aggressive. Yeah, Paimon was mighty aggressive. Seems like apparently the stifling aura is not gone, but it gets stronger.
It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all.
Wow, really?
Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
Really?
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao.
Wow.
And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli.
Oh boy.
I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world.
Yeah, the passive aggressiveness just up by a level.
If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
Objection! Yeah, holy crap, yeah. This is going on a whole new level of passive aggressiveness.
But when it comes to having a way with words, the notable bard is
Oh, boy.
certainly one cut above the rest.
Oh, boy.
I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed.
Oh,
Since we all get to nominate someone...
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
And Paimon's still angry.
I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Like we're all just pointing fingers to we're all like just pointing fingers to each other right now. Like, no, you, it's you, no, you, no, you, no, you. I don't like, yeah, not Zhongli. I mean, how is he affected by the karma? Like, I mean, he's supposed to be like Rex Lapis. How is he affected by the karma? Maybe it's because he doesn't have a gnosis anymore, because he's an mortal, so he can be affected by the karma also. Yeah, he's such a cool, wise guy. Why is he pointing fingers now? Maybe it's because he doesn't have the gnosis anymore, like I said.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all. Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors?
Aggressive Zhongli. I know.
Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes.
It's not a big deal.
Oh, boy.
Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition, the only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant, a good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again?
Yeah.
Please stop! You're making me embarrassed.
This is Danganronpa type shit. Just pointing our fingers at each other.
If we're looking for a distinguished guest...
Oh no, not Xiangling too!
The Feyum Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the
Toxic
Commerce
positivity
Guild's
thing,
massive
yeah.
money and cents, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
Toxic. This whole thing is really just toxic positivity, and a whole load of passive aggressiveness.
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness, which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Even praising his limits, exactly. This is the kind of praising that's considered hostile.
Huh? Now you're nominating me?
People being toxic but positive is giving more positivity. Exactly. It's actually even more toxic than just being straight up insulting.
I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here. Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
Stop.
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
Is he going to say Zhongli? And we're just going ring around the rosy. We're just going pointing fingers at each other.
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations. One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
No!
Oh, that's right. Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people.
Holy crap.
No, wait. Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again.
Not us too!
Huh? Who else is there? Huh?
Take a look in the mirror.
Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest? Oh, well, that was unexpected!
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome. But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
Yo, this is even more scary than these people just straight up insulting each other. This is way scarier. Like, I'm getting chills, man. This is scary. This is something straight out of a horror movie. And instead of like insulting each other, they're just praising each other to the point that it's just unbearable. Yeah, at this point they're just looking for someone to pin the responsibility on. Basically, like, you know, the survival horror genre, the zombie apocalypse kind of thing in a group, and they're just trying to pin the responsibility on one person by excessively praising the person. This is scary. Bro, I don't want this encounter these people being too positive. Exactly. Toxic positivity is indeed a thing. And this is an example.
Ah, the traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating
Not
things.
Zhongli too.
But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous. Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
You guys, Paimon's not used to being praised like that.
It's honestly quite a revolting way to praise someone.
Those were genuine compliments, right?
No! Not us too. Come on.
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Don't take
Don't
it.
take everything to heart, Paimon.
No, yeah,
Friends
don't
tease
take
each
everything
other
to
all the time.
Don't take everything too hard.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me. Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend. Paimon will be refilling and lighting the incense for us. Here you go. Take the match and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, here's the 2-for-1 coupon.
I know that one of like Hu Tao's usual jokes, but in this situation, I'm really scared. She means business. Overpraise someone and ask for a person to take a task. Said person accept task after some convincing. Said person fell short. Said people who push the task get disappointed. Yep, that's the very definition of toxic positivity, and it happens every time, pretty much. And the people who push the task to the said person refuses any kind of accountability. It's disgusting. What the hell? Relax, right? You could cut the tension with a knife.
I won't won't take up any more of your time. You're all free to go as you please.
Yep, the tea was amazing too.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time. Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Sing Cho, and Chongyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli.
Holy
I
crap.
think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime. It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime. We'll catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later.
Yeah, being positive in this context is really bad.
Well then.
Rex Lapis.
Just Zhongli will do.
You know what's scary? People who plays this story and thinks all this dialogue and all genuine are all genuine convos and praises. Anyone, honestly, those might be kids that don't know any better. Anyone with common sense will from the first glance immediately think that this shit is scary. It's really, really scary. The tension is unbearable almost. And I gotta say, I gotta hand it to them. I gotta hand it to the writers that they're actually like able to create this kind of tension that you can just physically feel. I guess they haven't exactly lost their touch yet. The writers, I mean, that was brilliant. Actually, that was brilliant. That was terrifying. I am fully, and I am very, very terrified right now. And yeah, that was brilliant. Either oblivious of something or something worse. Well, you know. Yeah, I don't want to mention what that something worse is. Kids won't realize they are aggressive. Yeah, the atmosphere here is very hair chilling. It's very. It makes my hair stand on end. It's terrifying, honestly.
I live as a mortal.
It's actually much scarier than any horror stuff that I've ever seen.
And retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the past? The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a few things about her research topic.
Yeah, she only confirms that he's fully mortal now. Yeah, without his gnosis, he's kind of like fully mortal now. So you can just fall and die, and also gets affected by edginess aura.
From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth. But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable. But whether to me, Streetwood Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary
50% off in
are
Hoot Town
something
business.
more akin
Right.
to close companions. This was as true back then as it is right now. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, But the Traveler has proved otherwise, so there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
I mean, Zhongli, what you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant. Ah, the director asked me to accompany you on your return. But I don't think you'll need my protection. I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery. After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Bye, Zhongli. Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends.
Oh yeah, that was lively, alright.
At least you always stay by Paimon's side. No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, traveler. Good that you're aware of that. Shell, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The city lights are a fine sight. But it's time for me to leave. The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness. Okay, I'll see you next time then.
Between facades and familiar faces. So yeah, it was all just a facade. I don't honestly, is there like a conclusion to this? Because you know, yeah. And nothing of value was lost is what I like to say. It all feels like a bad dream. It all feels like a nightmare. So, is there like a conclusion to this? Like, is what I like to know. Because it all seems very incomplete. Everyone seems to have left like in a very spiteful mood. And yeah. I'm not sure how to feel about this. Okay. Where's the Wangxiang funeral parlor? I'd like to, you know, talk to Hu Tao at least one more time. Yeah, like everyone left still feeling kind of spiteful. And at that corner? Wait. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I wonder who tossed, like, right here. Well, there's the fairy lady. Curse you, YouTube chat delay. Okay. You know, I wonder if there's like is there like a additional ending to this? Okay. Well, Hu Tao's not there. YouTube chat is so delayed. Yeah, it's like delayed to up about 30 seconds, I believe, when you're like in a live stream. Well, I can't play all this, but we've been like streaming for like a long time. 3 hours, damn. Oh! Is that Madam Ping? Oh my god. Wow. She's like right here. Huh. Wow. Yeah, we can see Madam Ping in her young form anytime. Whew. If only Hoyo added the ability to meet inactive NPCs in the overworld. Yeah, like, yeah. If only, huh? If only our when the character's not in a party, we can meet them in the overworld. I kind of wanted to see what they're currently thinking of, you know? Like, is there like a additional conclusion to that nightmarish scene back then? But yeah, I've been streaming for like 3 hours. I think it's time for call it quits. I'll continue playing the Lantern Rite events tomorrow, like the mini games and all that stuff. We'll just be doing like the story as of today, and it's been like 3 hours anyway. So yeah, have a very good look, and you can smell it if you want. You know, the Kokomi's belly button, like. Oh yeah, that smells good. Imagine being able to meet and chat with Coco Fish anytime on free time. Yeah, I know exactly. Thanks for the stream. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. That's all for today, folks. Actually, I'm going to stream more like later on, but it'll probably be like on 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock on Philippines time for NeuroCloud Pulse, new banner. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. That's all for now, folks, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean.
Double stream, yeah. It's gonna be like kind of late at night, and the second stream isn't going to be like as long. So yeah.